Hello boys and girls, today we are going to be focusing on the difference between items that are exposed to the sun, so it's sunny, or items that are in the shade, so it's not so much exposed to the sunlight. Now, how it's laid out here and what you're seeing are two ice cubes, and we are placing them on top of a towel. There is a object overhead on the shady side, and that is what's creating the shadow. So the sun is not hitting this ice cube, however, the sun is hitting this ice cube. Now, what I want you to think about is which ice cube will melt the quickest. Wow, I'm hearing some really good answers. If you said that the ice cube that would melt the quickest out of the one in the shade and the one in the sun, you're correct by stating that the ice cube that's exposed to the sunlight would melt the quickest. Melting means that it will go from its solid form as an ice cube and then turn into a liquid. Okay, because remember, water has 3 different phases: solid, liquid, and gas. All right, now, what I want to touch on are some points. So sunlight warms the blocks of ice, which results in the ice melting. And then I'm going to give you another angle of the camera. Melting is when something turns from a solid to a liquid. The ice cubes that were shaded from the sun, it's going to melt more slowly than the block of ice that was in the direct sunlight. This is because sunlight warms things up. So notice how when you're in the sunlight, you feel nice and toasty and warm, and when you're in the shade, it feels a little cooler. So that's the same thing with these ice cubes. This one is already turning into, it has some shine liquid to it, okay? And this one over here, it's not melting as quick. But this one is, because this one is in the direct sunlight. So if we were to have this where we came back an hour later, this one should be close to being a puddle, whereas this one would still be in its ice form, more so than the one in the sunlight.